The first 50 subscribers that I see go into my comments and type "I just subscribed," I will be screenshotting and putting you guys' names in a musical visualizer, something that's never been done before. I ask you guys, please take time to listen to my music. Let me know how you feel. But more importantly, subscribe. Thank you. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Nate Almighty, aka the Global Dark Skinny Ambassador, back with another Rikers Island story. Number 40. Tobacco and other intoxicants are like gold in C74 Adolescents, Rikers Island. And I assume many other places in Rikers Island. But I was only in C74 Adolescents besides being in BMCC or Old Boy. Listen. Drugs, tobacco, weed, cocaine, other various miscellaneous things are hard to come by on Rikers Island and any other jail. And anybody who has access to these things can make a fortune. When you're bartering for even things as simple as tobacco, which is cigarettes, Black and Milds, things like that. That is a high form of currency on Rikers Island. I remember one time I was going to court, right? So I'm in court, regular, I go to court, I get remanded once again. They send my black ass back home. Somehow, some way, I end up back in Rikers Island, and I'm in the waiting cell, waiting to be taken back to my regular house. I find a cigarette on the floor, broken in half. Okay, now, I was never a cigarette dude anyway, so had I been a cigarette smoker, I probably would have taken that, got the Blue Thunder. If you've been on the island, you know what Blue Thunder is. It's paper, but it's Blue Thunder, because as I remember it, I believe it was the paper that comes from the toilet tissue, the wrapping paper. And we used to, people used to either put tobacco or weed in it, roll it up, smoke it, just like that, right? So I found a cigarette. It was broken in half, right? So the, the filter was broken apart from the rest of the cigarette. We're talking about a cigarette that may have been a short, but I takes it, I puts it in my pocket, I then go back to the house. Would you believe that this little cigarette got me up to $5, $10, $15 worth of food? I take this broken cigarette and I start talking to the people that like to smoke tobacco in my house. Do you understand that I got 2 soaps, 6 soups, 1 topping, and 4 honey buns, and 2 mailing stamps? I almost forgot to say. Just for a cigarette. A cigarette. My, how we've become low when you get to Rikers Island, right? Because out in the town, they probably 75 cents now, but a Lucy goes for 50 cents. 50 cents, man. I was able to eat for 3 days off of 1 cigarette. I never sold drugs in Rikers Island. Never sold drugs in Rikers Island. Overall, selling drugs was never my thing when I was in the streets. My thing was random acts of violence, trying to be cool, and robbing people, right? Selling drugs was never my thing. I was never the one to just sit around and just wait for the police to chase me. or for a random fiend that got coerced by the police to give me a bill that was written on so they could lock me up for intent to sell. But that day I realized tobacco is like gold in Rikers Island, you know? So then I finally understood how the dudes that were in gangs, they would go to court, or they would go to a mess hall, or they would go to law library, and they would come back with a finger of tobacco. Which, if you don't know what a finger is, it's this thing where we had plastic gloves, right? So you take the plastic glove, you'll fill up you'll break off one of the fingers, and then you'll fill that up with tobacco. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll fill it up with tobacco, and I guess they transported it however they needed to transport it. You know, I'm sure some of them put these miscellaneous items up their buttocks, up their anal cavities. You know, that was never for me. I feel like soap is the only thing that's supposed to go inside a man's ass, and you're doing too much if you're trying to get the whole like soap bar up there. You're playing with yourself. You're having fun with yourself. You're pleasuring yourself. But anyways, these dudes used to come back and they used to have a finger of tobacco. And I'm watching dudes get a whole box of soups. I'm watching dudes get a whole box of soups, 4 or 5 toppings for their meals, Doritos, 2-liter sodas, all type of things, man. And I used to watch and be like, all of this for tobacco? This is how bad dudes need to get high? But you know, drugs is a worldwide thing, you know. It's just as simple as that. But tobacco and other drugs like that, you can have a little bit. You can have a cigarette, and you can eat 3 days worth of food off of a broken cigarette. Not even a long, a short. Facts of life. That's exactly how it is, man. I'm gonna do some more videos regarding to exchanges of commissary stuff. I got a mukbang live video coming up where I'm gonna make a Rikers Island meal. No, I'm not gonna have the same exact supplies, exact brands of supplies that we was using in Rikers Island, but I'm gonna try my best to make exactly what it used to be. And best believe, these are just soups and meats and other stuff, but it was fantastic. I'm talking about gourmet cuisine tasting shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna also do another video speaking about commissary and go a little more into detail of things that they be having in the store and who works at the commissary store and things like that. But I just wanted to give y'all guys a video letting you know that tobacco, a cigarette, is equivalent to gold. I would say the standard is 1 cigarette on Rikers Island C74 Adolescents is equivalent to up to $10 worth of food or more, depending on the thirstiness of the person trying to get it on Rikers Island. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It's your boy, Nate Almighty. I'm out.